There's just like rows and rows and rows of nothing but yarn. Hello friends, and welcome to another Cozy vlog, vacation edition, South Korea edition. We are on a yarn hunt today. Yesterday we went to a city called Dondaemun, and it's kind of like a wholesalers, like if you want anything craft, clothes, fabric related, that's where you go. And oh my gosh, I found all the yarn, so that was really excited. I did get some and I'll share it with you later on, but today we are going to the yarn cafe in Seoul. I'm so excited. If you don't know, there's a yarn cafe in Seoul that has been going viral all over Instagram and TikTok, and now is my chance to go, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that chance. But I'm actually gonna be meeting another crochet and Tunisian crochet designer. I'll introduce you guys when we get there, so let's go. Alright guys, we're back. Oh my goodness, I didn't even want to leave. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't want to leave. I wish I could live there in that store. So the yarn store that I went to, or the yarn cafe that I went to, is called Banul, or Banul, Banul Story. And it's so crazy because I've been seeing this place on like Instagram and TikTok for such a long time, and it's been on my like wish list to do, and to actually be there was just like really fun, and it brought me like so much joy. So that's how I knew I was in the right place. And I met Lindsay from Just the Worsted here on TikTok, Instagram, everywhere. She was so sweet. Oh my gosh, so sweet, super nice. And she made me feel like we already knew each other, which, I mean, granted, we already knew each other like from the internet, and we're like friends and mutuals on the internet. But like this was the first time where like she made me feel like I've known her for years. So sweet, very nice. So if you know me, you know I love to hoard some yarn. I love a good yarn collection, love a good yarn haul. But this time I was like, let me be very intentional on what I want to buy and have a game plan. So I went into my pom-pom. This is the block party edition from 2021. I am going to make this wrap. It is called Four Squares by Julia Robinson, and it's like a wrap t-shirt, and I just think this is so pretty and so unique. And so I've been trying to find some cotton yarn for it, and so this is kind of what the back looks like in the construction of it. I think it's like really unique. So I was like, I'm gonna buy some yarn for that, but I was like, I'm not gonna buy 4 colors. I think I'm just gonna buy like 1 color. So it was so hard because there were so many beautiful yarns there of different types and different, like they had merino, they had cotton, they had vegetable cotton is what I guess is like cotton dyed in vegetables. I don't know. All types of yarn from Korea. They had mohair. It was just so cool. Very overwhelming, but I was like in awe. I'm surprised I didn't buy any more. Like when I tell you I have a yarn budget for this trip, I still have not met that yarn budget yet. Like, it's so overwhelming, you almost don't want to buy anything because there's so many decisions to make. Because if you can't buy it all, then I just don't buy any of it at this point. So I did buy some yarn, okay, and Lindsay helped me, and so I ended up getting 3 cones of like this cotton yarn. It's showing up to the camera now. It's like a lilac, very beautiful, like understated lilac, I think, or not lilac. Yeah, I would say this is maybe, what's the difference between lilac and lavender? I think this is more lavender, right? Because it's like a lighter purple, but it is so beautiful. She helped me match up dye lots. I don't even know. Oh, it's wool. It says pigment wool. I don't know. I thought this was cotton. It doesn't feel like wool, but it's like a, I would say this is like a DK weight, maybe a sport weight. I don't know. I gotta do like the WPI thing. I left it at home, but I got 3 cones of Korean wool cotton. I don't know. Maybe I should do a burn test. Or maybe I should just ask Lindsay. I forgot what it is. But I got 3 of them to make them, so I'm super excited. Here's a little sticker that I'm definitely putting in my journal. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, and so of course I could not leave without notions. So I got 3 notions. I got these point protectors. These are from Tulip. Like, you can get these off Amazon. I don't know where my other Tulip point protectors are. So I got some blue ones. I got this cute little tag, and it has the store name on it. It says hand knitted, limited edition knit design, and it has little sheep on it. And I thought that was so cute. I should have got another one, but I saw they had a little sample where they like sew this onto a bag. I was like, that's pretty cute. So I think I'm gonna do the same thing. Maybe come up with a bag, a knit bag design, and then put this on there. And then I got buttons. I got some neutral colored big buttons. I want to use this for my cardigan that I'm currently drafting. Oh, actually it's right here. So this is a Tunisian crochet cardigan that I started. This is a back panel, and so this is what I have so far. If you've been watching me like on my Instagram and TikTok, I had started on a purple one, but now I'm doing a gray one using Kelburn woolens. It's all messed up, but it's the Kelburn woolens Germantown bulky and pebble. So I've been working on that. Will I run out of yarn? Yes, I think I have like 3 more balls of this, so I'm gonna have to order some soon. These buttons will go really well with this, so I'm super excited for that. She also helped me pick out the amount of buttons I needed, the type of buttons, and the style. So this project is going to be super special because I designed it while I'm here in South Korea, and I got the buttons in South Korea. So that's all I got from the knit store, or the knit cafe. After we did our shopping, we went upstairs to the cafe part, and I have some video of like just everybody crocheting, and oh my God, it was like, I don't know how to explain the feeling of like seeing other people from other parts of the world crocheting and loving the same thing that you like. So it was really special. It literally, my heart was like, my people. Like, it was so cool. You know, when you're in the United States, you're like, oh yeah, there's plenty of people who knit, there's plenty of people who crochet, and like, especially somebody like me who I live in Virginia, so there's not that many young people knitting and crocheting in Virginia. But this place had, like, it was all young people, and I was just like, please, can I be here? Please, I just want to stay here. I think I would literally go there like every week. Like, it was so nice. And Lindsay treated me to a nice little coffee, and they had buns that look like buttons, like bread pastries that look like buttons. So one of them was filled with like red bean, and it's like a sweet, you'd think that beans would be like savory, but it was like a sweet red bean paste. It was really, really good. And then she had the vanilla one. Oh my gosh, I wish I would have got the vanilla one. It was so good. Like, and the coffee was so good, and everything was so good. And we had a wonderful conversation about designing and Tunisian crochet and what inspires us, and our plans for like Tunisian crochet and stuff like that. So she's a more like experienced Tunisian crocheter, and I just was absorbing so much energy, and it was really, really good. So I really appreciate her giving me her time and letting me pick her brain on stuff. And I showed her like some of the magazines that I had and some Tunisian crochet books that I brought with me. And it was just really good to sit down with a like-minded creator and just talk like crochet and social media and stuff like that. So very, very happy about that. That it just And I was there by myself, no kids. In my heart, y'all, I was just so happy. It was like a sigh of fresh air, you know what I'm saying? Like, and me and my husband were like, oh, we could actually move to South Korea. And like that kind of like sealed the deal. Like, okay, I can find myself in the city. That made me really happy. So after we left the yarn cafe, reluctantly, I didn't want to leave, but we went to go get lunch at this Namyeon place. And so Namyeon is like a cold buckwheat noodle soup or broth, buckwheat noodle dish. And it has like, it's cold, so it's like super refreshing. It was really, really good. We had a couple drinks and we were just talking, getting to know one another's personality and stuff. And she's like so funny, so sweet, and I just really enjoyed her company. That's not all the yarn that I got so far. So yesterday we went to a place called Dondaemun. And Dondaemun is kind of like the district for like all of your wholesale shopping needs. The area that we were in specifically was for like clothes and textiles. So like sheets, garments, if you need like a suit made, if you need like wholesale zippers, buttons, thread, all that stuff. And so I felt like I was in the right area for yarn. And so then we went into this big building, like stories, like floors on floors on floors of just all these stalls from different vendors. And they're all small businesses selling some of the same stuff, but like they're different yarns from all over Korea. There's just like rows and rows and rows of nothing but yarn. Oh, y'all, when I say I was overwhelmed, I was so overwhelmed because it was like so many choices. And as soon as I thought I was gonna buy something, I looked over, there was something else. I was like, oh my God. A lot of the yarn that I saw were like in really big hanks. Like you could literally use this yarn, just this hank. I mean, they were huge. And I don't know if I got a video of it because the people were in front of it, but it was like this big and it was like just a fingering weight yarn. And I was like, oh my God, this is so much yarn. I was like, I couldn't handle it. So I just kept walking until I found something that caught my eye. Everything was catching my eye, but this one in particular did. And I was like, you know what? I don't think I could get something like this in the States with this composition. Don't mind the label because the guy gave this one to me for free. But this is the cookie yarn. It's a little donut. It's in this beautiful like sage color. So, and when I went up to the stall, he had like a whole bunch of like different colors, but this color in particular caught my eye. It is 40% cotton, 50% acrylic, and 10% wool. And I was like, oh, that's perfect for like a cute little summer top or maybe something like a vest or something. And I was just like, absolutely. So I got 10 of them. So each one of these cost 2,500 won, which is probably like $1 and some change. So I was like, absolutely. And it's 125 meters. I definitely think that I could do like a really cute, like if not like a quarter sleeve, then definitely like a t-shirt. I could probably get away with like a long sleeve shirt, honestly, or a vest. I don't know. I was just like, let me buy it. I didn't have anything in mind when I bought this though. I should have bought like a accent color or something, so I could probably do one of the patterns in like one of my pom-pom books, but I wasn't thinking. I just was like, yeah. Like I was just like, my head was literally spinning. So yeah, that's all that I've purchased in the past 2 days. But that's not it. We still have to go to Japan, and I've already planned to visit some yarn stores while I'm there. If you're interested to see what Japan has to offer yarn-wise, make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Also, don't forget to turn on the notification bell so whenever I post new content, you'll be the first one to watch it. Anyway, guys, I'm having a ball on vacation, literally a ball of yarn on vacation, and I am just so happy to share my adventures with you. But that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and don't forget to create something gorgeous. Bye, guys.